Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to recap Insecure Season 3, Episode 3, Backwards Like. So let's jump into it. Like I keep mentioning on the different videos I do, I'm just going to cover, this time it's going to be 4 main points, plot points in this episode. So let's jump into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to cover is Issa and Daniel's relationship. So you can see that Issa and Daniel's relationship has evolved. Before they were once lovers, and now they're friends, trying to be platonic friends. And like we saw last episode, Daniel convinces Issa to sleep in his bed. And I like how the opening scene, you see like them kissing and stuff, and Daniel's going down on her, and she's loving it. And then you can see that like it was just a dream. So there's definitely sexual tension between them. So I did not think it was a great idea that they slept in the same bed together, and I feel like Daniel feels the same way. However, they still try to put on a show and try to act like, you know, we're platonic and everything. Even Issa, when she was meeting up with her girlfriends, they let her know that you gotta stop it, because it's gonna go all the way. So everybody kind of shares the same feelings towards Issa and Daniel. In this episode also, we can see why Issa and Daniel might not be the best for each other, because they kind of not necessarily bring out the worst in each other, but they know what to say to get under their skin. Daniel has is fine and wants Issa to stay with him. This is not like I'm just helping a friend out. Like, he wants Issa to stay with him. And Issa does not mind. You're not paying rent, you get the perks of sleeping in a nice bed, get food and everything. But then Daniel throws it in her face that like, oh, you just come to me when you want something, you're just like coming to beg, I like have to take care of you and I have to do all this stuff. And that was uncalled for. And I don't care if Daniel was mad or upset and stuff. That to me shows some of his true feelings toward Issa. Like, he likes someone to take care of type of thing. He likes to have someone want him or like need him, and Issa was the perfect candidate, and I think he threw it in her face. So Issa's made her decision. She's not staying, and I'm glad. You also see their second bedroom scene where Daniel's trying to make it up to Issa, and like his way of making it up, instead of like kind of looking at her face to face, sitting down, talk with her, tell her like he's sorry, he's going through some stuff. No, he starts kissing up on her shoulder, kissing up on her ear and stuff. And when I was watching this scene, I was like, Issa, don't turn around. You're gonna want to kiss him back. And then first Issa's like she's over here, and then like the girl turns around, and then their lips are touching. And then Daniel is slowly going down, 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 down. Issa liked it for 2.5 seconds. Daniel asked Issa, do you like it? Issa didn't even have a chance to answer. Daniel came up. So no, she didn't like it. Daniel, you need to be down there longer. But she tells Daniel that like, we can't do this type of thing. This is not right. I think it's better for us to be friends. And I'm kind of glad that they left it off there. I really think right now they just need to be friends, and they need to find themselves and work on themselves. So that's the first plot point. The second is Molly's new job. So Molly finally got, I think, one of her dream, not necessarily job, but maybe dream scenarios for a job. She'll be working at a law firm, but she'll be working with an mostly black colleagues and majority black law firm. She likes a little joke she has there, like, oh, you're running on CP time and stuff like this. But also what Molly's learning is that this firm that she currently is at and her previous firm, they did things differently. And what it seems like is that her old firm, they did a little bit more like automation and stuff. So they use things like DocuSign, which I personally use at my job, to have people sign documents electronically instead of bring it to a courier, and that takes time and that's a lot of money type of thing. They deal with a lot of paper, and she wasn't really accustomed to that. But what I would say to Molly is, like, deal with it. Like, if this is the type of job you want to be at, these are the type of things you're going to have to live with. Maybe in the future you can provide feedback to the company to, like, change their ways, but, like, otherwise than that, like, shut it up. Like, that type of thing. Everyone seems really nice. Some of the people come off a little fake, like, hi, how are you? Type of fake. But I think Molly just needs to adjust, and then she will be okay. Everyone seems pretty welcoming. They seem like they're ready to welcome her to the team with open arms. So I think Molly should give this firm the benefit of the doubt and give them a chance before she's ready to judge them and stuff. And this is what she really wanted. So let's see if the grass is greener on the other side. So the next point I want to talk about is Daniel and Khalil. So from the last episode, we know that Daniel and Khalil were going to get together to lay some tracks or for them to produce some music. Daniel hits Khalil with this type of sound. He's into now lots of instruments, and Khalil, you can tell that he was like, okay, like, not that bad, but I think, because I know Spider, I know he likes some bass and he likes X, Y, and Z, so he added that onto the beat, and it changes up the beat. You can still hear Daniel's record, but it does change up the beat, and you can tell that Daniel's not feeling it. Daniel's kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, cool, like, type of thing. And, like, it is what it is, Daniel. He at least knows Spider and knows what he's into. What Daniel's looking for is for an artist to like Daniel's work, than for Daniel to work for that artist, type of thing. And it's harder that way, but that's what he wants, because he's being a sore loser. He, when they actually meet Spider, and Daniel has the nerve to play his track, which Khalil knows what Spider wants. You don't just play what you feel like playing. What if you played and Spider was like, that was garbage? Like, Khalil, what kind of music are you producing? Type of thing. But Khalil saves him. Khalil's like, play the other track, and he played the track, and he liked it a little bit more. And Daniel can't face the fact that this guy is more successful than him, and he knows he knows his target audience, his target market. And Daniel wants to make his own music and have some artists fall in love with it and then produce for him. And it doesn't work that way. And that in turn makes him a crabby pants. Like, it makes him very bitter, and I'm not liking this Daniel type of thing. Daniel needs to humble himself, because he's making a career off his music. He worked with Ty Dolla Signs, he's working with well-known artists, and he gets to do what he likes. He gets to do his passion, as he mentioned in the episode and threw in Issa's face. So we'll see what happens there, but he definitely needs to humble himself and change his attitude. The next topic is, and the final topic is Issa's interview / job prospects. So Issa and Frieda go to the job fair and they're trying to recruit people for We Got Y'all, but Issa sees this other booth. I forgot what it's called, but she really liked what they were doing, which was introducing music to, I guess, I don't know if they're at risk or low income, but introduce music to children and have them explore like more of a creative side. And Issa really liked what they were doing, and I felt like she wanted to apply there, but obviously she couldn't apply while Frieda was right there. And I feel like it's calling to her, like she wants to do something else. With that being said, she does go to her interview, well, it becomes her new job, but it's an interview to become a landlord. And Issa can't be a landlord. Like, who's she kidding? She can't be a landlord. She's so awkward, and so she can come off sometimes so timid, and for her to be like a stern landlord, like, it's not gonna work. But her rent is like $750, which is super cheap and super affordable. And she sees the place. She gets taken around and shown some tasks and jobs she's gonna have to do. She's kind of like, yeah, I think I can do it, type of thing. And before, she was planning on staying with Daniel, but when Daniel got into his feelings, she decided, like, no, I'm going to move. And I'm glad she did. She needs her own space, her own thing. The only sad part is that she is now working at We Got Y'all, she's working at Lyft, and she's working as this landlord. And I think it's going to wear her out really quickly, and it could cause more stress in her life. Because even though she can now afford some basic necessities, she's going to be stressed while doing it. So I'm very excited to see what happens next episode. I hope I can see more with Tiffany and Kimberly, because we haven't really seen much about them. But that concludes Insecure Season 3, Episodes 3, Backwards Like. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I'm just a dumb cunt, fucking sick and tired of it.